Good evening, students. Next one is the protective plant tissue. What are all called as the we are discussed about the normal plant tissues like a simple permanent tissue and then complex permanent tissue and then other things we discussed that. But last one is the protective plant tissue. What are all the protective plant tissue? First one is the epidermis. Epidermis is the outermost protective layer of the plant organ. Okay, it is the outermost protective layer. It is made up of the single layer. That's why I am giving the it is the outermost protective single layer plant organs. Okay, normally it is a where we can see that it covers the entire surface without any intercellular spaces. Okay, without any intercellular spaces, it is covers entire surface of the plant. Okay, so these cells of epidermis are flat and forms the continuous layer without any intercellular spaces to protect the plant tissues. Okay, outer and side walls of the most epidermal cells are thicker than the inner walls. Here you can see the picture. If you are taking the plant structure, the outer layer, you can see that the outer layer is called as the epidermis. Okay, it is a transverse section of the stem, and then so it has the where we can see that it is a waxy substance distribution. Normally, the epidermal cells of aerial parts of the plant secrete the waxy and water resistant layer on the surface, on the outer or inner surface. Okay, it protect them against the water loss. It is protect them from the water loss and then mechanical injury. Okay, so normally in the desert plants it contains the cutin. Cutin is the organic substance. It is the organic substance. This cutin is a chemical substance that is the waterproof. It is the waterproof. The water cannot loss and then enter through this. Okay, and then the epidermal cells. The epidermal cells of root contains the root hair, and these root hairs increase the surface area of absorption of water and nutrients from the soil. Okay, and then same like that, the epidermis of the leaf that contains the small pores like called stomata. Okay, already we know about the stomata. So the stomata is the small pore like structure. Each stoma is the hole or pore. Stoma is enclosed by the kidney shaped cells called guard cells. Okay, these guard cells enclose the central cavity. The stomata help in the exchange of, normally here I am giving, it helps in transpiration. What is transpiration? The exchange of gases or exchange of gases from atmosphere, that is called as the transpiration. Okay, so it also help in the loss of excess of water in the form of water vapor by the process of transpiration. Okay, and then next one is the, already I told you the functions of the epidermis. What is that? It protect from the injury. What is it? It gives the mechanical strength, or it protect the internal tissues and then mechanical injury, and then parasitic fungi, bacteria, and then it is thick cuticle or cutin layer that produce protect the internal tissue, and then what is it? Water loss, everything is main functions is the epidermis layer. And the last one is the cork. Okay, what is cork? Cork is a strip of secondary meristem replaces the epidermal layer of the stem, forming a multiple layer of thick bark of tree is called as the cork. Okay, cork in mature woody stem is made up of the dead and thick walled cells. Okay, these cork cells are compactly arranged without any intercellular spaces. There will be no intercellular spaces. Okay, the dead tissue and then thick walled tissues. Okay, these walls of the cork that are contains the suberin. Okay, suberin is the very important one which is helpful in the impervious to gases and water. What do you mean by the impervious? Resistant. Okay, it is resistant to the gases and water. Okay, this is the main functions of the suberin. The functions of the cork is, the cork cells is being highly suberized and thick walled protect the inner tissues. It protect the inner tissues, and it also provides the insulation from the freezing temperature. Okay, and it prevents the water loss. It prevents the water loss, and then as well as it is protect the inner tissues from attacks of microorganism and prevents the water loss also. So these are all the main functions of the cork. This is the structure of the cork cells. Okay, thank you.